Hi, and welcome to Working Horses with Jim. We are down in the woods today getting Duke and Earl, and I will be sharing with you why we're down in the woods getting Duke and Earl, but I hope you come along with us today and enjoy this video. Hey everyone, I'm in my garden this morning. It's a hot morning. We plan on doing some haying this afternoon, but I wanted to show you a little bit how much the garden has been growing since I got back from Scotland. And I wanted to share with you that Abby, our daughter, who also has a YouTube channel, is sharing a little bit about the trip on her YouTube channel, A Drill and a Dream. And we'll put a link to that video if you want to see what we did in Scotland. But here's a little view of my perfectly imperfect garden, but the tomatoes are coming very nicely. Here's some basil. I'm growing some green beans that are actually purple to start with. Here's some little baby ones. We had some for supper last night. They were delicious. They turned green when you cook them. As I said, it's perfectly imperfect because there are weeds here, but this is just a hodgepodge. My strawberry patch needs to be dealt with. Cabbage and sunflower that have volunteered. The chickens have been after some corn that I had to replant. Got some cucumbers and some cantaloupes coming. Over there is some celery, some lettuce, some broccoli, and potatoes. As you can see, while I was gone, the potato bugs were naughty, but I am working on them. There's a little tour of what is going on in the garden.
Well guys, I had some troubles this morning. Oh guys. So I got up to my log job. I was going to just get a small little log to bring down for an order. And my second log I put on, I broke my main beam. And of course that is not good. And this beam was just hanging right down low, and this was hitting the tire. So I wanted to get home. I had another wagon up there. I could have left it there and come home with another load on the wagon, but I need to get this wagon home. So I thought, well, I'll put that log on to kind of offset the weight and pull this beam up, which I did to get this off the wheel. And it worked, and it got us home. So now it looks like I've got to do some repairs, and this back bunk had been broken for quite some time. I just got it kind of cobbled up there, but it's going to need a total new rebuild all around. So that's what we'll be doing sometime in the next few weeks. Careful step. There we go. A ver. Hey. Oh. A ver. As you can see, my yard is getting kind of careful. kind of congested. Kepaha. Oh, I've had a few other breakdowns, and maybe I'll even show you that in a minute after I get these guys backed in here. My skid steer, I got a breakdown with that. Actually, I got them all fixed, but I had a breakdown. And then, careful. G, bye. Bye, ha, lemon, ha. Bye. Bye. Oh. I'll let them stand there for just a minute. They'll actually cool down and I can give them more water. But come with me real quick, Brenda, and I'll show the breakdowns I've had even on my skid steer. So I've been having a hydraulic leak here for a while now, and I knew I had. And I'm not even sure I 100% fixed it. There might have actually even been more than one hydraulic leak. But anyways, so this steel line right here was tight against this cylinder, and the vibration had put a hole in it. So I got it brazed up here, and I put a piece of leather strap actually around here and zip tied it to that so that this stays away from here, and hopefully there'll be no vibration and that won't break again. Won't break. So I'm gonna get it over and get the pressure washer and clean it all up, and hopefully that's the only leak that was happening. I'm starting to wonder though if it was the only leak, but I'm hoping it was. But I'll get it cleaned up, and over the next few weeks I'll be watching it close for leaks. So my other issue I had was my baler, and mostly has been with the kicker. So the other day, a few weeks ago, whatever it was, I lost completely track of time, but this pulley right here, there's this key right in here, and we lost the key, and so I had to get another key, and then it was actually not that pulley. It was this pulley right here, and this had worn so bad that the set screws weren't going in and tightening up. So I was able to tighten it onto the shaft, but not onto the key. So it actually had loosened up, and while I was bailing, the whole thing fell right off. The old one, which is this one here. This is off another old baler I had, a parts baler that I steal from quite often. So I was able to take this one off that one and put it on here. So hopefully we might have better luck with my baler. A few weeks ago now, I was throwing this belt off all the time, and I got a new belt. But since I've been having so much trouble on other issues with this kicker, this belt's been kicking off quite a bit and has worn this belt really bad. And so I might have to get another belt still for that. And yeah, like I said, we've been having more than our shares of troubles with the baler, but maybe this will get it working for a while. Get in there. Get in there.
Out. Get out. Go on. Wait. Wait. So here's Lady and Libby, and right now I want to take you back to a training lesson Jim had with Libby this morning. This morning Jim took Libby out the other side of the barn for the very first time, and it seemed like to me like it developed a whole new level of trust with Libby, the way she follows him and kind of needs him as she's seeing a whole new area she's never been to before. It was nice to see. An update on her umbilical cord is that she's the swelling is going down there, but there's still, it feels hard still, so we are going to be checking with the vet again about what she wants to do about the situation. She said she was going to come look at it again, so stay tuned for that.
Get him there.
Hey, Bar. You got out of some work today, didn't you? A breakdown. So, I'm out in the pasture. I'm looking for Duke and Earl. They've been hanging right around the house. You could just walk over and get them until you need them. Jim's going to be raking with them this afternoon. He asked me to go find them. And they've been hanging out with the cows, but now they're not. They're probably deeper down in the woods. The flies have just been so miserable. We have been spraying them for flies, but it only lasts for a little while and it's gone. Hi, Pan. Oh, Pansy and Skippy don't get along. Let's not have a stampede here. Well, they're not where I thought they'd be, down here in the woods. So I'm gonna have to find them. Man, I wish I would have put my pants on instead of my shorts. Wonder what these red berries are. Well, I'm back with the cows. Haven't seen them in my loop. The horses, I mean. But I did want to take this opportunity to say that as much as I do like Pansy, I don't know that we're going to be able to keep her. She is not bred, and we can't keep an animal. It's just a fact of farm life. We can't keep an animal that, you know, is not bred, and so she's probably going to have to be sent to an auction. It's just kind of a fact of life. We can't keep pets for big animals like this. But she's been a good cow. except she just can't get bred, so it's just not, we just can't keep her. But she is living her good life. She's had a good summer, I'll tell you that. And when we got her, she was having some foot trouble, but they seem to have disappeared, and she's getting a little feisty sometimes. Quit it. So I am back down in the woods. I rode down with Jim. He came back from tedding hay and came out here with a four-wheeler and found them down here in the woods. They are not where they're supposed to be. They kind of broke through a fence. I think maybe because they were here last year. So he's leading them back home. The horses lately have been seeming to want to be in the barn instead of outside because of the flies and the heat. So back into the barn they go, and they are going to have to work this afternoon raking hay, but they can enjoy the comfort and coolness of the stalls. Jim will probably be turning on the fan soon, and we hope that you did enjoy. We hope that you did enjoy this video. Thanks for coming along today.